coffee. Oh man, can't live without it. Holiday cakes. Every day is a holiday. Yeah. Good stuff. I just hope my gobbler's still there. He's been here 2 days in a row. Be my luck. Today won't be the day. All I can do is pack up my gear, get in there. I'm gonna trim out a spot. No pop-up blind today. We'll see when we get there, I guess. Well, daggone it, man. That bird's headed straight towards the road. I had him within probably 80 yards. I just couldn't see him because of that autumn olive clump over there. He just didn't quite make it to this opening I'm in. There's like a valley that runs down through here. It's real grassy. Me and my son found this bird the other day. We was trying to get a game camera out. And he was strutting with a hen at 11 o'clock in the morning that way. And then we waited 3 hours to try to come back in, and he was over here where I'm at, still messing around. So I listened to the last 2 mornings. He's been roosting pretty much the same spot, gobbling his head off. Very, very responsive to my calls this morning. Snack time. I got to looking around and I discovered I'm sitting on top of a deceased doe. Shh. Moment of silence. Okay, it's over. Need a dead turkey in here now. Well, it's just about 11 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Haven't seen a bird, haven't heard anything in a while. Go drive around a little bit. Maybe I'll get lucky and see a bird I can actually sneak in on and set up. So I'm not sure about the evening yet if I'll go. I don't really have a plan yet, so gotta think about that. But anyway, opening day morning was a bust. Came close, just didn't happen. That's the way it goes. That's hunting. So see you next time out. If you can see me, it's the weekend rolled around. I'm in a new setup. I've got a bird on top of me, and I've got one right behind me. I came in here right after work yesterday and cleared this spot out because I heard that bird on the way to work when I stopped. I'll let it lighten up. See if we can work him. so stirred up. Trying to tell myself just to calm down. If you get a shot, take your time. Still need some more daylight for good filming. My bird's dead. He's actually got it by the head and he's trying to pull it. He's dead. We're just gonna let this play out. I'm just gonna try to call. I need this bird to leave. All right, it's time to go get my bird. Here we go. All right, he's dead. I'm gonna take you with me. Let's go see him. Hey, real quick. This was my blind setup. I used this old dead log for a backdrop. Just hung a little bit of camo netting up. I got me a little tripod stool in there. Sitting just like this, camera here. Man, what an awesome morning in Indiana. Talk about a good hunt. This is one of those hunts I'm never gonna forget. Everything was perfect. Started out the opener Wednesday. I hunted back here about 200 yards. There's a valley, because I'd been hearing a bird roosting back here. And anyway, he answered everything I had on the opener, but he went away from me towards the field. So anyway, I heard rumors that somebody else shot him. So I come down the road yesterday morning listening for birds, and I heard one gobbling right here. And so anyway, I have hunted in here before. So I came in after work, I set up a blind, and I come in this morning, and sure enough, that bird right off the bat was right there. But then again, the one I hunted on opening day was back there again. So I had a bird in front of me, had a bird behind me. I was kind of caught in the middle, which is an absolute great thing. And anyway, I called, and they just kind of shut up. They never even answered me, and I thought, oh, that ain't good. And sat there for a while. I just happened to peer over the top of this log behind my blind, and I seen the tom standing back there about 30 yards, just coming in silent. So luckily, I was able to get the cameras on without him seeing me, and he snuck around. He came through a ditch and came right up to the decoys, and you seen what happened. I absolutely put the smack down on him. He ran over there. He ran probably less than 20 yards, and when he piled up, he never even moved. I think I was right in the boiler room on that one. But anyway, I'm sitting there nervous because I can't see him behind the tree, thinking, I don't know if he's dead or not. He was, but I didn't know it at the time. But pretty soon, I just kind of heard like a purring. And I just happened to glance to my right, and this other tom was standing right here. So I don't know if it's the one that was there, and he just circled around and he come in. But regardless, cameras were rolling. That one came in, pecked around. And I don't know how he seen that other tom down there, if it was just chance that he happened to walk that way, but he walked right over to it. And then he kept grabbing this one by the head and pulling the head out, and I could see what was going on then. I knew my bird was done. So we just let it play out. I was kind of hoping he would go off on his own, but he wouldn't leave. Even with me calling, he wouldn't even budge. So here we are, we're sitting here with an absolute gorgeous bird. Big old longbeard, look at that thing. Spurs ain't great, but I don't care. They're like maybe 3/4 of an inch. It's probably a 2-year-old. I've had a little bit of a dry spell on the birds. I think the last bird I killed was a Jake, and that was right after my mom had passed away. So finally getting back in the groove again. I had some bad luck last year. I shot the same bird twice and lost him. But makeshift blind, no pop-up. Kind of getting back to my roots. I've done this many times like this, but I'd never done it while filming. I've killed a lot of birds in a blind like this, but no camera. So this one's kind of special. And I really hope you enjoy this hunt as much as I did. Thanks for tagging along. Bow hunt or die. The verdict is get off there. 19 pounds. 12 1/8. Dang. It's like right at 1 inch and 1 inch. Nice bird.